Sport Fair Day. We're super excited to have our partners from Lausanne, and then they will be giving us the information regarding the institution for anyone who are interested in going to Lausanne for exchange. So we will do a brief presentation, and then if you have any questions during the presentation, feel free to leave your questions in the chat box, or we will also be giving you the opportunity to unmute yourself and ask any of the questions that you may have at the end of the presentation as well. So without further ado, I'm just going to turn over to our partners from Lausanne.
Hey. Hi, everyone. So my name is Frédéric Auger. I'm responsible for incoming students coming from all over the world except Europe. So it's you guys. And
hello, my name is Olivier. So I was responsible for the incoming students. Now I've been replaced by Frédéric, but I'm still involved in the promotional activities and so on. So I'm there because of my experience, let's say. And yeah.
So we're just going to start with a short video so you get introduced to the University of Lausanne. So the video is 8 minutes, but we're not going to show it all to you. It's going to be the first 3 minutes. And after that, we will give you short information and we will be open for question after that. So thank you for listening. Oh, pardon.
Yeah, just one thing. If you want the full videos, we'll send you the links because there are several videos that we would have liked to show you, but it's too much in such a short period of time. So we'll send you some links to the videos if you want.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Alors.
Cows and the cheese and the chocolate.
Oh, wait. So people are telling me that it doesn't work, the sound. Is that right?
I think it's working now. Do we want to just restart the
Okay,
video?
I'm going to start it again. Of course. Thank you so much. I thought you would receive it even though we didn't have a microphone. Okay, so once again.
Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Thomas and I'm here to welcome you to Switzerland and UNIL, the University of Lausanne, and tell you a little bit more about what Switzerland and Lausanne are really like. Because I know what you were thinking.
People often refer to Switzerland, I would say, as the cows and the cheese and the chocolate and the watches.
And you would just expect bankers and people with a lot of money walking around. But you come here and you realize it's much more than that.
No, it's not only that. It's also the oldest democracy in the world. It was founded in 1291. Since then, we've been a land of peace, innovation, melted cheese, and the best tennis player in history. Not bad for a tiny country in the middle of Europe.
When I first came here, I was just almost blinded by how beautiful it was. It was almost like being in a different planet.
The first memory I have is of the airplane. As we were approaching Switzerland, the sun was kind of rising, and I could see the mountains in the distance. And I was super excited. It's just amazing.
Lausanne is a very cosmopolitan city, people from all around the world, and it's very intriguing to find.
Surprised by how everything is well organized here also, and people are very, very polite.
Yeah, very polite. That's a way of saying that Swiss people will not talk to you unless you talk to them first. But be patient. People warm up after a while. And accept if you're late. The Swiss like to be on time. But that's mostly just a way to show off how well a Swiss watches work.
my Swiss friends here, they're generally very helpful. When they know that you're alone or that you're struggling with something, they're the first to offer to help, and that's huge.
For example, when I first got into Lausanne, I was completely lost and I couldn't figure out where to go because I had Google Maps instructions, which showed me that I should go this way, but all the roads are blocked off. There was actually one Swiss girl who actually helped me find my room to all the way through my apartment to my room.
Really, Brian? That really happened? I should try that. Excuse me, pretty girl. I'm lost. Can you show me where my room is, please? But back to Lausanne. It's a beautiful small city with all the advantages of a big city. There's a medieval old town with a cathedral, and there's a big student population who like to hit each other with pillows, apparently. When they're done, they get back to campus, which is only 5 minutes from the city center.
So the campus, I would say, is one of the best campuses I've ever seen. It's very green. There is a forest on one side, and then within 5 minutes, there's a lake. So I go and come with my bike, and it's just perfect.
It was huge. You know, I really want to tell you because when I came here first, I was surprised by how big the campus is.
That's right, folks. Size does matter. And age. The university was founded in 1537.
Okay, I think it's enough for now. As you can see, it's an old video where they are doing a new now, but at least you get the idea and some picture of our university. So I'm just gonna stop the sharing. Okay, good. So perfect. Tu voulais déjà donner des informations?
Yeah, so now that we've have some, you have an idea of Lausanne, how it looked like, and the campus, I just wanted to say a few words about the courses that you can take at the University of Lausanne. Because you may know that we are in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, so it's a French-speaking university. And as we have lots of students coming on exchange who are not fluent in French, I would say that most of the time the students that come to Lausanne, they take courses, often at the undergraduate level, but taught in English. And those courses are mainly offered in two different departments. So our School of Business and Economics, which is called HEC, and also our School of Biology, which is part of the Faculty of Medicine and Biology. So that's basically the two main area of studies where you will find courses taught in English at the undergraduate level. There are more courses offered in English at the graduate level, but I know that, most of the time you are at the undergraduate level. So if you want more information about the course offer in English at the graduate level, we can send you more information about that. But just, I wanted you to know that there are possibilities to study in English at the undergraduate level. But I also would say that the majority of students that come on exchange and take courses in English also take some French support courses in our School of French as a foreign language, which is open to the exchange students and offering courses which are credited, by the way, to all levels, from really total beginners to proficient in French. So the idea is that, normally the students like to take the majority of their courses in English and a few support courses at the School of French. That's one of the main way the students that have to find courses at the university used to do. Then if you can study in French, that is, if you have a level B2 according to the European framework of languages, then you can take courses in all our faculties, in all our programs. That's one of the main positive things at the University of Lausanne, is that you can really take courses in in a diversity of areas of studies. You can combine courses. I mean, you can really do cross-faculty courses. And the other advantage is that when you study at the University of Lausanne, you don't have, I mean, we don't have the problem of most university outside of Europe, which is the bidding system and the first arrived, first served system. If you study at UNIL, you are free to take all the classes you want, provided that you have the prerequisite, but that would be for the graduate level programs. But at the undergraduate level, you're free to take all the classes you want. And it's only after the beginning of the semester that you have to enroll in your classes. So there's not a lot of restrictions, of limitations. You're really free and to take pretty much all the courses that you want without having to, compete with other students to have a place in the course. Yeah, that was my second point. And now I've told you some generalities about the courses, but I also wanted to talk about the accommodation, which is a key aspect, I guess, for you. To let you know that, in fact, if you're coming on exchange to Lausanne, you have the guarantee to have an accommodation which will be secured in one of the residences that are managed by the Housing Foundation of the university. And this Housing Foundation is in charge of like 15 residences that are spread around the main campus of Lausanne, which is down the lake. So there are, you have the main city of Lausanne, and the campus is in fact located on several little cities which are neighbor to Lausanne. So in fact, you have like 6 or 7 cities that are next to Lausanne, and the campus is at the crossroads of these cities. So you have the campuses that are spread in these cities, and normally they're pretty close to the campus, but there is just one. The last residence which has been built is now really on campus, but all the others are pretty much around the campus,
but very close.
But very close. And so you have the possibility to reserve a room. We cannot choose the residence where you will be placed most of the time, but you are sure to have a place in one of these residences. And that's a pretty interesting thing for the students, because there are like 15,000 students at the university, and many students struggle when they have to find a place to live, including the students that are coming on exchange from Europe to Lausanne. But at least for you who are coming from outside Europe, we secure a place for you in our accommodations. Well, yeah, so what could we do now?
Je sais pas, t'avais des points.
Ouais, mais
C'est bon?
Ouais.
Okay.
I said pretty much.
So we didn't want it to too long, so you have time for questioning. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask us, and just unlock your microphone so we can hear you. No questions.
Yeah, thank you so much. If you have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself, or just type your questions in the chat box.
Or just let her know what you would like us to talk about.
Yeah, because we have other subjects, of course, because being Canadian, or I don't know if you are all Canadian here, you need a visa authorization to come to Switzerland. So you have some things to do before coming in Switzerland, and all of these steps will be done with my help or the help of our service. So you will be, well, comment on peut dire, encadré?
Supported.
You will be supported by our service from this day one until you arrive. And we also have a webinar right before you arrive. So you would know everything to know before arriving, so everything goes smoothly before the start of the semester. And just like Olivier said, the selection and registration to courses and exam doesn't start before the beginning of term, so you can concentrate on your exam at home, have your Christmas with your family, and after that come to the university, well, if it's during spring semester. And yeah, so if you have any questions about that, also you can let us know. Okay. Okay, I have a phone. Sorry, it was a phone call.
Any other questions?
I
Oh,
don't know
yes,
if
yes,
what-
yes. What's the question?
Yes, there's a question in the chat box. Is the spring semester January to April?
No, it ends at the end of June. So it's from February until June.
And that's maybe an important point. It's about our fall semester, because so you have to know, the students have to know that we start the semester mid-September, the fall term, and it stops at the end of December. But there is a final exam session which takes place at the beginning of January. So it could be an issue for the students who would like to stay for just one semester, because I guess their winter term would start around also mid-January, and they would maybe have exams here at the same time. So what we normally encourage the students to do is to stay for the complete academic year or to come for the spring semester.
Yeah.
But there, for our spring, which is your winter. The other option is at least for the School of Business and for the School of French and also the Faculty of Arts, Humanities, there is a possibility to avoid the final exams. I mean, there is no final exams if you study French, or if you study other languages or different area of studies like history, geography, etc. in the Faculty of Arts. So there you won't have any final exams. So the students could leave at the end of December. And for the School of Business, there is also a list, which is there's a big list of courses for which there is no final exams. It's just like assessments during the semester, but there is no final exams. So if the students really want to come for our fall semester, we can try to arrange things so that they can leave at the end of December and avoid the final exam session.
We have another question. So can you tell a bit about the SUR program, how competitive it is?
I cannot tell you how competitive it is. I know that there are many candidates for this summer program, but I mean, I don't know about the application procedure, but of course, yeah, it is pretty popular program. But is there something after the
No.
question?
No,
How competitive?
just a
So I
competitive
don't
it
have
is.
the statistics, but I could call the manager of the program and ask how many applicants, how many applications they receive, and how many applicant they can accept in the program during the summer. But I guess, yeah, it must be pretty much competitive. But it's not part of, I mean, it's not part of the exchange. If you do this summer program, it cannot be part of the exchange program.
Yes, also we have the option of doing French intensive courses before the semester. So if it's something that you're interested in, because like you're a B2, but you just would like to make sure that you're a real B2 before your French classes, sometimes it would be great to do like a 2 or 3 weeks intense course. So we offer that also at the University of Lausanne. And it would be possible also to have these courses while living in the university residence at the same time. So you can start the lease before the start of the semester. So we're trying our best to arrange incoming students from all around the world. And we understand that sometimes from Canada or the United States, it's very different from Europe, the system. Being Canadian myself from Montreal, I know it has been a challenge to come here. And we're really here just to help you for every step. So yeah, if ever you have questions after that, you can always write to us to studentmobility@unil.ch. I will write down that address. And if you have other questions, please feel free to ask them now as well. I sent you also the link, the full video, the link for the full video, if you want to watch it. So it's an old one, but yeah, it's the images are good as well. So that's all we have. Okay, thank you for sharing again. Okay.
So there's no comment, no question, no reaction.
Thank you so much. I think this is very helpful. We recorded the session, so for any students who were not able to join us today, we're able to share the recording with them. And if students have any further questions after the session, we can definitely forward the questions to you by email as well. And we look forward to receiving lots of applications to go to Lausanne for next year.
We would love to receive you as well. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Goodbye. Yeah.
Bye.